Hello again. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there. I'm Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, we're going to have an interesting class. I think we are going to be looking at sentences that are possibly ambiguous. Possibly they might have redundancies. Possibly there's something very wrong with these sentences. Or some of these sentences, if we contextualize, if we can put it into a frame of reference, a certain way of thinking about, how would someone ever use this sentence in a logical way? Perhaps this sentence makes sense. Perhaps not. Perhaps it's utter nonsense. So put on your thinking caps. This is a little bit of kind of like puzzles. We're going to have to imagine what is a situation where these sentences might make sense. Welcome to the class, Michael. Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Teacher Oakley.
Hello again. Hello, Heidi.
Hello.
Again. Likewise. Nice to see you. And hello to Faisal.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Am I saying your name correctly?
Yeah, that's right. Faisal.
Faisal. Okay. Yay. Good for me. Hi. I'm Teacher Oakley. Welcome to the class.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What did you say? Yeah, redundant. Redundance.
Redundant. Yeah. Possibly there will be redundant information. Well, you'll see what I mean in just a second. I'm gonna
Unnecessary.
unnecessary repeated information.
Okay.
Like saying a twin double would make no sense because a twin means a double. You'll see what I mean. Actually, the sentences don't, on first glance, I'll share the sentences. Maybe they don't make sense. Maybe you look at it and you say, that makes no sense whatsoever. But perhaps there is a certain circumstance where that sentence makes sense. Maybe it makes perfect sense to you. Maybe it might make sense. Maybe it makes absolutely no sense. And there's no way any of us can figure out how it would make sense. This is how we're going to do this. I have lots of sentences. I'll go through and call on a student one at a time and have you read it, see if you can think of a way it makes sense, and then I'll throw it out to the class. If you can't think of anything, we'll throw it out to the rest of the class and see if anybody has any ideas. I don't guarantee that these sentences have a context where they would make sense. Maybe they don't. Some of them are just nonsense.
Senseless.
Senseless. Yeah. That's right. Hello, Alina. Welcome to the class. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? I'm good. Nice to see you again.
Me too. Thank you.
Good. And hello to Monica. Hi, Monica.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. You?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm having a busy day, but I'm okay. Okay, Michael, since you were the first in the class, as you so frequently are,
Your classes are so interesting that I'm like 10 minutes before the class. I wait to press the jump.
Yeah, okay. Sure. All right. Let's take a look here. What are we talking about? Let's get started. Okay, Michael, number one.
I'm sorry, I'm not here.
Oh my goodness. Does this sentence make sense to you?
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not here. Well, if it's written, in a written form, yes, maybe.
Really? In written form?
Yeah, written form. Oh no, it doesn't make any sense because you kind of see that he or she is not here.
Okay. Is there any context where you might actually hear this sentence?
I'm sorry, I'm not here.
Is there a situation?
Very strange.
Very strange.
You are here.
But you are here because you just said, I'm sorry, I'm not here.
Yeah, but
Really?
if it is written in a written form, I'm sorry, I'm not here.
Okay. Yeah,
I
okay,
mean,
possibly.
like a
Where?
large building. It's not a large building, but a large room, and you try to find that person in his place somewhere. And there is written like, "I'm sorry, I'm not here."
Who are you then?
Okay, where are you then?
Well, it doesn't matter where I am, but I'm not
Okay.
Here. Who are you?
Okay. Well, let me throw it out to the class. Can anybody think of another reason why
Yeah,
you would see this written or maybe hear it as well?
I,
Don't
I,
go
sorry.
ahead. Yeah, Elena, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I can. I agree with Michael. It doesn't seem strange to me in a rhetorical way. Of course, you are not here, there, but you can write that and put it in the door or something. But
Ah,
I think, yeah, it's it doesn't look strange for me. That kind of note,
okay.
although it's not literally, of course.
Okay, so written
And
on a door, on a
Uh,
sign on a door to someone's office.
one possibility
yes,
is an
for
answering
example.
machine. Answering machine on a telephone.
Answering a machine on a telephone. Very
I'm not
good.
available.
I'm sorry, I'm not here. Please leave your message after the beep.
But it's more common to say I'm not available, like,
Probably, that's true.
or looks like there is no one at home, something like that. If you come at home,
But
something like that.
nevertheless, I think those are at least two good contexts. What we're
Mm,
doing, the
yeah.
verb, what we're doing is contextualizing. We're imagining a time and place you might hear this. I think number
Yes.
one, we have two solid answers there. Honestly, I think we got a couple good ones.
Um, I
Yeah.
think it can mean you are there, of course, but not in physically, but no psychologically, because you are thinking in another thing. You have some
Ah.
problem, or um, so.
Aha.
I'm sorry, I'm not here. I'm not listening you. I trying, but I can't because I thinking of
Okay. Very
anyway.
nice.
Anyway,
Actually, you're really onto something. It is very common in English to say I'm not all here. Usually we say I'm not all here to say that you're distracted. You're thinking about something emotional or you have a big problem, so you're not concentrating. You're right. Actually, very good point. Yes, there we go. Another context. And actually, it's fairly normal to say, I'm sorry, I'm not all here. What did you say? For example, good one. Elena, you're good at this. Okay. You have, this is a very strange talent. Great.
Do you need to put a comma after I'm sorry or not? A comma.
Well, you could, it depends on which of these uses you're, like that one that Elena and I were just talking about. Yes, probably. Or even a period. I'm sorry, I'm not all here. Yes, so it depends on how we're using it, but possibly we may need punctuation there. Yeah. Uh, okay. How about the next one? Monica, you want to try this one? Can you read it?
Yeah, Ring Mary, her husband used to be Syrian.
Okay. Can you imagine any kind of situation where someone might say that?
I can't imagine.
Do you know what
What
ring?
can I
What does
say?
it mean, ring Mary? Do you know what that means?
I think it's a name, but it means something. I'm sure, but I don't know what.
Ring Mary is would be a more informal way to say call Mary on the phone. Okay. Uh, so if you ring someone, you call them. All right. So call Mary. Her husband used to be Syrian. Can you think of it? Nothing, Monica? No
No,
situation?
nothing.
All right, let me throw it out to the class then. Can anybody think of a situation where someone might actually say this?
So her husband changed his nationality.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Call Mary. Her husband used to be Syrian,
Yeah,
but
maybe
now
you,
he's Afro-American.
right? Maybe you have a question about Syria, for example. So something maybe a Syrian would know about. Right. Okay. If her husband had changed nationality, I think that's possible. Okay. We want to know where Homs is located. Ring Mary, her husband used to be Syrian before he changed his nationality. Okay, I think Michael, score one for Michael.
Yeah, is that implying that used to be that he used to be like in the past, but nowadays he's like another nationality.
That is
What does that
correct.
imply?
That is exactly right.
Yeah.
In English, you see this phrase, used to. I used to play basketball. It implies that I don't anymore. I used to be young. Yeah, okay. It definitely implies I'm not young anymore.
You're young. What is the proper way? You're young with the soul, or what? Your soul is young.
No, it isn't.
No,
You
but
can
what
say
is-
that. Yeah. You're young at heart is actually the common phrase.
Okay, you're young at heart.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, this next one's weird. Elena, you're a professional. Try this one.
Yeah, she made me a father.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
in Spanish we have an idiom that is like this, so I don't know if it's the same meaning. We use it when we want to mean somebody has given us a great new, or we are very happy because someone has done something for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's the same? No.
No, I wouldn't think
No.
so. I
Okay.
don't think so. But that's very interesting.
Yeah,
I
but
learned
it's
something.
exactly the same.
Okay. Interesting. Throwing it out to the class. Can anybody think of a reason someone would say she made me a father?
For example, me is mom. He's alone, but she married. Then her father became his father.
Okay. Well, that's complicated. Okay.
Father-in-law.
Oh, like
Or
father-in-law. Yeah.
or like grandmother. Grandmother.
Grandmother.
Yeah. Grandmother made
She is
my father.
the wife. The wife's father is
The wife.
his
Yeah.
father.
Okay. Actually, you might hear an English speaker say this about his wife. I could talk about my wife and say she made me a father. She got herself pregnant. Okay, I helped. But I might express it by saying, "Oh, my wife has made me a father."
Pregnant.
Yes, she's pregnant. To announce the news that she is pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
I might say, "She made me a father."
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Okay. Right. Definitely, and that's actually might be a fairly common way to phrase it, even though it sounds like it makes no sense at all. Ahmad, welcome to the class. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Nice. Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Nice to see you. Nice to have you in the class. Uh, Okay, let's try this next one. Fashal,
Yeah.
can you read number 4?
Okay. Shut up so I can hear you.
Oh my goodness. Does that make any sense at all?
It's like when in the in telephone the the caller calls me with a loud sound, so I can't hear the color sound like that.
The caller's voice?
Yeah.
Because there are other sounds.
Mm. Oh,
Uh,
yeah, just that.
maybe. Okay, I guess that's possible. Does anybody else have any ideas in what context this could make sense?
Maybe be calm and tell me everything calmly or quietly. Don't be hurry because I can understand what you say.
Okay, I
Close the door.
close the door.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut you up.
No, so here, so I can hear you. It's like so I can understand you. Shut up is like don't speak so loud. Speak quietly or what?
Okay, yes. Well, shut up is literally means be quiet. I mean, shut your mouth is another way to say it.
Yeah, but
by the way, not exactly polite, just so you know.
when you have like a hysteria or what? Like a person is yelling, screaming, for example, and you say like, "Shut up," so I can hear you, so I can understand.
Ah, yes, exactly. Yeah, you might say that. I might say that to a classroom of young, screaming students. Shut up so I can hear you. If I lost my temper. Again, shut up. Not very polite. Or
Close your pie hole.
Shut your pie hole.
Shut your pie hole, yeah.
All right. Right. A creative way to tell someone to be quiet. Shut your pie hole. Also, again, Michael, quite rude, actually, so be careful. Common enough, but kind of rude. Only you would say to friends or family.
I learned here on Verbling.
You did?
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
was class about that. So.
Okay.
Not my fault.
Okay. It's not your fault. All right. Shut up so I can hear you. Okay. I can think of one other possible reason. If I'm talking to someone and they're playing the drums or they're playing guitar, but they're talking to me and I can't hear what they're actually saying. Very close to what Faisal said. All right. You're making other noise. All right. Possibly. Even though shut up really means stop your voice, but you may tell someone to shut up to stop making sound or noise. So, okay, many of those other answers might be good. Oh boy, this next one, I don't know. Heidi, read this one.
All my friends are priests, but I don't have any friends.
Wow. Is there any way this could possibly...
Priest means good people. No.
Okay.
Good behavior. So.
I hope. Yeah.
Oh, she have good friend, but she doesn't have any priest.
Okay, so what is she implying? There are no good people?
Mm-hmm.
There are no good priests.
Like priest.
Ah. Oh, so she's saying this to imply?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Possibly. This is a hard one to make sense out of. Does anybody else have any ideas? This is a weird one. I think definitely someone would say this to imply something.
Yeah, that probably. Let's say if priests, I don't know, are they religious people or something like that?
Maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That means, yeah, my friends are not priests probably. They say that.
Okay.
Or probably he imply like he's talking about himself that he is not priest. I mean, he is not good probably. As long as my friends are not good or I don't have priest friends, that means I'm not a priest as well.
Okay. Or very simply, I don't have any friends who are priests. Because I don't have any friends.
Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of a puzzle. Okay, that's a weird one. Let's move on. Ahmad, try this
So
next
what
one.
is the meaning of that 5-1? I didn't
They don't
understand.
necessarily have to have a meaning. There's some of we might come across sentences that there is no way we can.
For example, all my friends are intelligent, but I don't have any friends.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
Okay. I like that.
Means I don't have any intelligent friends.
Yeah, pretty much what it means. Yeah. Okay. Right. I don't know anyone intelligent is pretty much what it means. Yeah. Or I don't have any intelligent friends. Possibly. Okay. Oh, weird. Okay, Ahmad, this next one, I don't know about this one.
Number 6. He made me a father. It is similar probably to number 3.
Wow. I mean, she made me a father, I would say, about my wife when she got pregnant.
He made me a father. He made me a father. Yeah, the wife might say that. Sorry. Oh, weird. He made me a sorry. He made me a father.
Well,
probably he's talking about his son, his child.
Okay. His child?
Yeah.
Okay, but since he has a child, he's automatically a father. It's a weird one. Throw it out to the class here. Can anybody contextualize a way?
Like I said, me, the female, get married. His father became her father, father-in-law.
Oh, father-in-law.
Or
But then that's he made me a father.
Yeah.
Maybe in a gay marriage. Oh,
both are
awesome.
father.
Yeah, right. There you go. Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but they have to adopt. How do you call it? Adopt?
Adopt. Oh,
Adopt.
adoption. Okay. Maybe the man at the adoption agency made me a father by approving my adoption papers. Whoa, how about that? Yeah.
Or he divorced. He had a son or something. Then get married. Gay, both of gay.
Oh my goodness, getting more and more complicated. Okay, I can think of one more reason, maybe, that has to do, maybe related a little bit to sentence 5. Anybody see where I'm going with that? Dun, dun, dun. Because in English we often call priests, especially Catholic priests, we call them father. So if somebody ordained someone as a priest, that's if you officially ordain someone, you make them an official priest. So possibly he refers to whoever did the ordaining. He made me a father. He made me a priest. Or yeah.
Father figure.
Maybe father figure.
God. Yeah. There is Father God, I think. Or I don't remember.
You may be onto something with father figure. Okay. All right. You take care of some poor kid who lives down the street and he looks to you as a father.
Yeah, probably.
Sure. Maybe. Okay. All right. Excellent. Lots of reasons for that one, actually. Okay. Let's move on. Da, 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 da. Let me welcome Rafa. Hi, Rafa.
Thank you, teacher. Hi,
Hey.
everyone.
How are
Hey.
you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, Rafa. Here we go. We're trying to make sense out of these sentences by putting them in a context where someone might actually speak it, or possibly where it could be written in some cases. So, actually, Rafa, can you read this sentence?
Yeah. She's got twin sisters who are a year older than she is.
Okay. Does that make sense?
She's got twin sisters. Yeah, it makes sense, but you don't know who is the subject exactly.
Okay. Who are a year older than she? Actually, I don't really have a problem with this sentence. Seems fairly direct to me. She's got twin sisters who are a year older than she is. Okay.
Perhaps
no problem.
Perhaps the sentence is. I think the sentence is out of the context, and you can't get the subject. But if you are talking normally, perhaps you are referring to a girl or somebody that you know.
Right. Okay, that's true. The she part would have to be referenced before, but other than that, I don't really see much of a problem with that one. I don't know. Let's move on. We have many to look at. Michael?
Too much is not quite enough. Too much is not quite enough. Not enough. Too much is not enough. So, well, when you maybe drink something, wine, you drink your favorite beverage, wine, like, and someone said to you, well, you drank too much, and you can say too much is not quite enough.
Give me another glass.
Yeah, give me another bottle.
Oh, wow. Okay. Anybody else have any ideas? Okay, that's a reasonable explanation.
What is the purpose of quite word here in this context? What does the word quite?
Okay, this is used as a quantifier with the negative. Not quite enough. Means just under the amount necessary. So we're using quite to quantify. It's not enough. Doesn't okay? I can say something is not enough. I don't have enough. I do not have enough money. All right. So you don't know if I'm lacking $1 or $10 or $100.
Okay.
If I say I don't have quite enough money, you know that I'm very close. Okay.
A little bit.
Just a little bit short.
A little bit.
Or sometimes in English we say a little bit shy, meaning you have just under. Yeah.
They didn't have any rain for 1 month. They're waiting for rain, but suddenly rainfall was too much. Too much. It caused flood. Too much is not quite enough.
That is actually, that's a pretty good answer. If the water table, the amount of water under the ground is very low, even though you have a flood, a deluge, a downpour of rain, maybe it's still not enough to bring the water level back up to where it should be. All right. I think that's very logical. Okay, great. Or maybe they're talking about money. Too much is not quite enough.
No, too much is enough, always enough.
Not for some people. Not for those billionaires. Too much is never enough. You know it's true. You know what I'm saying. Yeah.
I can use it.
Okay.
You give me too much money.
Too much. Is there such a thing? It's too much money. Okay.
Don't
Never
forget
is quite
about
enough.
relativity.
Relativity. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
relative. Okay. True. Elena, can you read number 9?
Could I have a little less water in my coffee, please? Mm,
Does that make sense?
yes, I think so. Um, if you want your coffee uh, blacker, and stronger.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. So with the same quantity of coffee, if you put less water, your coffee is strong. If you want it like that, I suppose you can say that. I don't know.
I suppose you could. Yeah. And very good. You want stronger coffee. Stronger coffee, we talk about it stronger or weaker. Although, it's interesting you backed up, but first you said blacker.
Yeah.
Okay, really in English we don't use that, but of course I understood exactly what you meant. It makes perfect sense. Can you make my coffee blacker? All right, it's a little strange. Not
Okay,
normal,
strong.
but easily
Stronger.
understood. Yeah, stronger is more normal. Right. Black coffee, of course, no cream, nothing in it, just coffee only. Well, coffee and water. Okay.
And sugar.
And sugar. Do
No.
you have sugar in your coffee?
No.
No sugar for you? No sugar for me either.
Well, sometimes a little bit. That's
All right.
no, not usually.
Me neither.
So,
I don't put coffee.
in
Sugar
what
for
situation do you say like that? Could I have, for example, what is the scene?
a little less water in my coffee, please? Well, I think Elena said it well. Depends how you make your coffee, but using just less water to make the coffee would make it stronger. And especially if you're making instant coffee, where you just stir a spoonful into hot water. Well, you want it stronger, add a half a cup of water. Okay.
So, do you say to waiter or to who?
To a waiter, whoever's making the coffee. Yeah, it would be. I can't imagine saying this to a waiter unless you actually knew they were making you instant coffee. Then it would be possible.
Okay.
But I think, I don't know, in the scene, if you
Yeah.
are looking at someone are making
Yeah.
coffee right now, he put already water, so you want less, probably, than that.
Bingo.
How do you get it out? Yeah, you couldn't really. You'd have to add more coffee to make it stronger, right?
Or he can pour.
You can pour.
Yeah, he can pour in the sink or something.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, start over. Oh, okay. Well, right. I didn't think of that. I don't like to waste anything. Okay. I'll drink it. Okay. Very good. Let's move on. Faisal. Can you read this one, Faisal?
Okay. He didn't want to have his bath again.
Wow. Yeah.
It seems like I don't have any idea.
No?
No.
Okay, I'll throw it out to the group then. Does anybody have can anyone contextualize a situation where this would make any sense? Can you have a bath again?
Once he had his bath, he used his bath. It was very dirty, or
Uh-huh.
from a window, people can see. Look into that bathroom, so I don't want to have his bath again.
Okay.
Another suggestion could be when you have a problem, you don't want to be in the same problem again. Could be a metaphor also for that.
A metaphor.
A metaphor.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Making up metaphors. All right. Anything else? You know, sometimes in English, we're not actually specifically meaning physically his bath. We say we can say it. He doesn't want to have his bath, like talking about a child specifically. So we're talking about it more like the general idea of bathing. So I suppose, for example, a child, he didn't want to have his bath again. He didn't want to get cleaned again. Or think about this: a child, maybe it needs a comma. All right, maybe I would have to change it. No comma. He did. The child didn't want to have his bath again tonight. He didn't want to have his bath yesterday or the day before. So have his bath just means he didn't want to bathe again. It doesn't have to mean specifically drawing the water into the bathtub. All right? It can be just the general idea of bathing. So that's definitely possible. Okay. Next one is kind of, I don't know. Heidi, can you read this one?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
The woman who had to study always does her best work in the other one.
Okay. What do you think of that?
For example, if I add something, the woman who had to study dislike. So she always does her best work in the other one.
Ah. Okay. Maybe if it was jobs, person who has two jobs always does their best work in the other one. For example. Okay. Meaning or implying what? Is it actually okay? When I read this, it implies that the woman always says, you know, if she's talking to one professor, she said, "Oh, I have two majors, so I do my best studying in my other course," or you know, jobs. Implying that the woman says that she does her best work in the other one. Can anybody think of any other possible way this makes sense? No? Okay.
I think it
Could
could
you
be.
repeat?
Sorry.
Rafa, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it could be a joke. The best work that she does is not one of the two. It's another one.
It's neither one. In other words. Right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's kind of humorous. Michael, did you have any?
Yeah, could you repeat your explanation?
Close to actually what Rafa said. I think it's kind of a joke that it sort of implies that the woman maybe says that her other work or her other study or her other job, she does a better job at. She does better at. When really, actually, that's the joke is she doesn't do well at either one, as Rafa said.
Okay.
So it's kind of play on words, maybe.
Yeah, a question.
Yeah.
Here, the woman has a generic mean. I mean, any woman.
Yeah, any woman, I think
woman,
it's generic. A woman, the
So-
man, the person.
Yeah, who is saying
think-
that is referring to every woman. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I think you can say man or person. But I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
but-
unless you have another idea.
Yeah, but the meaning of the sentence is not that specific woman.
Right. It's not contingent on it being a woman. Right. It's not necessary that it's a woman. I think that's my guess. You know, I don't really have. I'm guessing just as much as you guys are.
Yeah.
I may have more of a common use of English, and I may have been in situations where I might hear these things, but I'm basically playing this game with you here. I don't really know the answers. We're making this up as we go along. Okay. Ahmad, can you look at this next one here?
Okay, number 12. I am angry with him for having what I gave him.
Yeah.
Does angry with someone, it has the same meaning as angry at someone?
I'm angry at him. I'm angry with him. Yeah. Pretty much. If there's any difference, it's extremely subtle. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure. Probably, let's say that I have my son, for example. I gave him a video game. I bought him a new video game or something like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, he spent almost probably half a day playing this video game, and I am angry because of
All right.
what I have given him.
Okay. That works for me. Anybody have any other ideas?
For example, I gave him the cheap one for his birthday. It's not good, but he always have that. That it's kind of ironic.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I see what you're saying. Okay. He always wears that stupid hat. It's ugly.
Yeah, that's right.
It's falling apart. And I gave it to him. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. I can see that. I can think of another one. Because you give somebody not only gifts. Does anybody know where my brain is going? What is something else I can give somebody which is negative? Hi, kids. My goodness.
Probably you gave him a poker face.
Give him a poker face. Yeah, but okay. Okay, you can give well, but he couldn't have it. Yeah, you can give. That's true. You can give someone a look, or give someone a scowl, or give someone a frown, or give someone a smile. Doesn't have to be negative. That's true. You can give someone an expression. That wasn't what I was thinking, though. I was thinking you can give someone a disease, or a cold, a flu, a sickness. So maybe I'm the boss, and I gave my employee a flu, and now he can't work. So I would be angry with him for having what I gave him. Now I have to do all his work.
Good. Good.
Okay, that is possible. Yeah. You give someone a sickness. Okay. Hello, new person, whose name I can't read because I cannot read Arabic.
His name is Abdullah.
Abdullah. Thank you, Ahmad. Abdullah. Hello. Abdullah, are you there? Or your children? Have your children taken over? Curious. Okay. Abdullah,
hello,
when
yes.
you can, say hello. There you go. Hi there. How are you? Abdullah, are you there? Come back. Abdullah.
Yes, how are you? Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Hey, come
I'm
come
here.
back. Hey, can you read this for me? Number 13. Can you see this
Yeah.
screen?
Yeah. Oh God, may I be, may may I be alive when I die?
Okay. Is there any context where that would make any sense, Abdullah? Can that make sense in a certain situation?
Yes. Can I
How can
try
that make
again?
sense? Oh, sure, if you want.
Oh God, may I be alive when I die?
Okay. How would that make sense? Why would someone say that? Can you explain why someone would ever say that?
Mm, I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay, let's throw it out to the group. Anybody?
Um,
Michelle, yes.
maybe when some believes that when we die, we transport to another word like uh, second word that we live in there, maybe.
Okay, so somebody's talking about the afterlife,
Yeah, yeah.
life after death.
I
Okay.
mean,
Okay, all right. I guess that's possible. Does anybody else have any ideas where
I
this
think
could make sense?
it could be also related with when you are with two contrary situations or two contrary positions. You want one thing and the contrary, and it's difficult for you to take both at the same time. It's a kind of controversial situation could be, in my opinion.
You mean like a paradox?
Yeah, you
Okay.
want black and white, and it is impossible at the same time.
Well, that's interesting. You're into metaphor, aren't you? Okay. Yeah, you are. You're a deep thinker. Yes, you are. Don't deny it. Interesting. I like that answer, actually. Does anybody else have any idea? Let me give you one based on my English culture, English language knowledge. English speakers talk about the concept, I guess it's philosophical, of being truly alive. If you're not truly alive, you're just going through the motions of life. You go to your job and you work and you pay your bills, but you don't ever take vacations. You do nothing exciting. Your job is a dead end and you're not truly alive. I don't know if this is like an English-speaking philosophical concept or what, but it is rather prevalent. You run into this a lot in watching stupid Hollywood movies. I have never lived until I took my vacation to India. And usually this might be a movie with Julia Roberts, for example. In any case. This concept, you definitely might see this in popular American films. I want to live. They're alive, they're breathing, they have a pulse, their heart is beating, but they mean the concept of having a worthwhile life, not a wasted life. So, in that context, this makes perfect sense to me, actually. When I read this, I immediately think of about half a dozen really soppy movies. Has a direct meaning for me, or maybe that's English-speaking thing. Okay, wait, that's not all. There's many more. Rafa. Okay, does this make sense?
Yeah, perfect. But the new one, non-metaphoric sense.
Okay, all right. Direct physical sense.
But I can see. Yeah. Well, the man's broken all his legs.
Right.
Oh.
Well, normally we would say the man has broken both his legs.
Both his legs.
Normally.
Yeah. But when you are talking about an animal guy, you could say all his legs. An animal guy.
Like a centaur?
Yeah.
Half horse, half man? Okay.
Yeah.
He's broken all his legs.
All his 8 legs.
That would be in the Octopus Man, for example.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, okay.
Spider, probably.
Spider-Man. Oh, Spider-Man.
8 legs.
There are
I
a
like
lot
it.
of octopussy
Version.
mans.
Okay. Okay. Does anybody else have another concept where this would actually make sense?
Probably, like he lost the hope, probably.
He's lost hope. Oh, you're getting on. Oh, you're getting metaphorical. All right, you're getting more abstract there. All right, possibly. Okay. Anybody else? I have an idea. I have a neat idea. What if the man just fell off his bar stool and broke all 4 legs of his chair? There you go. The man's broken all his legs of his
He's
of
very
his
fatty.
of his chair. Yes, he's very fat. Exactly. He's broken all the legs of the chair. Oh my goodness. And his 2 legs too. Oh my, wow. Tragic. Okay, Michael, I'm so glad you get this next one. I really am. Because I don't know who's going to make sense out of this. If anybody can, you can.
My toothbrush is pregnant again.
Oh no.
So
By the octopussy man.
well, you name your either girlfriend or wife toothbrush.
Oh my. You
It's
did
a
it.
metaphor.
Okay, if your nickname instead
I
of
would not
pumpkin,
like it.
hello honey, pumpkin, darling, sweetie, toothbrush.
Well, I think it's not a very good name, like common, something like pumpkin or honey.
Yeah, I know.
It's a weird one.
It is a weird one. That's kind of funny. That's a very creative answer. Does anybody else have any suggestions for this very strange statement? Elena?
I can imagine something, but it's a bit disgusting.
Okay.
Perhaps my toothbrush has got some bugs or some bugs or little animals or or
You.
things in it. Not bugs, but another kind of living. I don't know how to say in English.
Dirt, probably. Dirt.
I don't know.
Um,
All I can say is ew. Ew.
Virus or something like that.
Virus. Bacteria
virus.
or virus.
Yeah, or another kind of that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's slightly disgusting. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Got any bizarre situations where someone might say this? All right. Yeah, I'm trying to imagine why a toothbrush would swell and get fatter, and I'm not coming up with anything. Okay. All right. Let's move on then. Number 3, Elena. Oh yeah. Okay.
Sorry, but could you explain the meaning of that sentence? Because
Which one?
I couldn't. My toothbrush is pregnant again. What's the exact meaning?
No, I cannot. I do not guarantee that these sentences actually make any sense to anyone.
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you.
Outside of a science fiction novel, perhaps.
Yeah.
Actually, I like Michael's rather creative answer there.
Toothbrush. These sentences are random words put in a sentence by an idiot.
Possibly. Or a monkey.
Monkey.
Although, you know what? That sentence, too. I had a friend in high school, a girl, who was a friend, not a girlfriend, but a female friend, who her nickname was Folding Chair.
What is folding chair?
Folding Chair. That was her nickname. Because she would drink alcohol and she would fall down. She looked just like a portable chair that you put out on the lawn When you fold it together, her knees would collapse, and then her butt would come down, and then her back would fold, and her arms would fold. She collapsed into a sort of a transportable. That was her nickname. I'm not kidding. Folding chair. So people do have weird nicknames. It's possible. Okay. Anyway, Elena, this next one. Well, okay.
Yeah. When we want your opinion, we'll give it to you. Well, I think it's not very strange. When we want your opinion, we'll give you the report or the information, so you can give us your opinion.
Give us our opinion. Okay. I have actually seen this hanging in the boss's office in an American office. Okay. Yeah. This is actually very common in English. Or the other way, when I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. I'll tell you what your opinion is. In other words, I don't want to know your opinion whatsoever. Okay. That is actually, it's sarcastic, okay? It's rude, really. It's sarcastic, but it is also pretty well known for English speakers. It's like a joke, a standard running joke. Okay. Faisal, one more here. Wow, if you can figure this one out.
Okay. I went out robbing to buy friends. Kind of find a new friends in school or in the my sense is finding a new friend.
Okay, you went out robbing?
No. Robbing is stealing or
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't.
That's right. So you went out stealing to buy friends?
No. I really know.
Not you, of course. You would never do such a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How does this make sense? Can you buy friends for Shaw?
Buy friends. No. I can't buy
Sure?
friends. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure.
I'm not so sure. In English, sometimes we talk about somebody buying his friends. Somebody who spends a lot of money to get people to hang out with them, buys them dinner, buys them coffee, buys them gifts. Actually, this is kind of a concept in English. So I suppose if you're just robbing money so that you can impress your friends, somebody who spends a lot of money to impress their friends. In English, sometimes we say they're buying their friends. Yeah.
Now I got it.
Okay, this is kind of a concept and not a good one in English. Okay, I just realized I am out of town. Out of town? No, I'm not out of town. Sorry, I'm not here right now. Okay. I'm not all here right now. Sorry. Anyway, I'm out of time, really. Thank you very much. That was interesting. Kind of fun. We'll do this again. I have to go because I have to come back and start another class right here on VerbLink. So, bye. I have to go. I'll be back.
Goodbye, and thank you.
All right.